They're a power couple. Yeah, forget Jay-Z and Beyonce. It is Hobbs and Shaw. Let's go fishing, Shaw!
You catch him out, got him!
When we talk about the Fast and Furious franchise, we talk about family. That's the biggest theme, and you got to bring some incredible Samoan energy.
Yeah.
Please talk about that experience and what that was like.
Sure, I'd love to. You know, that one of these staples and the anchors of Fast and Furious, these movies, is family. And we often joke, because you have to say it like, family. That's how we all say it. It was very important that we paid homage and delivered a movie that still had a sense of reverence to the Fast and Furious world, that had big action set pieces, cool cars, cool characters, kick-ass men and women. But also, it was important to have our own identity, and it was also important to have our own tone and unique identity, unique comedy, unique skill sets, if you will. What's really been like surprisingly amazing is that the Samoan culture has never been featured in this kind of scale ever in a big movie.
That was what attracted me to the project in general. You know, obviously being a part of Fast and Furious and Hobbs and Shaw franchise is great, but just the cultural ties that we have to be able to bring our culture to life and show the world and share it.
I'm sorry to bring trouble here, Mama, but I need my brothers.
We cast all Polynesians, and it was very, very special, and a really cool just opportunity for us to showcase culture, a real authentic culture. The idea that Hobbs is going back home to his brothers, and many of them are bigger than Hobbs, was always very entertaining to me, but also very special. I'm the only child, and I didn't grow up in a big family, so the fact that I was able to have this big family and all brothers, one of which is my cousin, Anoai, Roman Reigns, was very, very special and just very cool.
He's a great leader.
For not, you know, for being the only child, it's incredible.
He's a very generous man, very open to work with as an actor. You know, he doesn't have to be that way with me. This is very much his movie, you know, in a lot of ways. And it's like very, very generous as an actor, very open to collaboration.
It was insane how quickly the connections were made, you know what I mean? It was very interesting how quickly we all bonded, and just, you know, even if there wasn't a connection right off the bat, just, you know, continuing to just like let it happen, and it just was very organic.
I think a part of that, actually what really helped though, was shooting it here in Hawaii. Because we're on an island, so we're not all like shooting back to our places in different neighborhoods. We had a tightness, a physicality. We were like eating together and working out together, and the set was right there. We stayed very close.
It's like being in a camp.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sort of
like a training camp of some sort.
The mana here in the island is very real, and that's what we loved.
That SYFY scene was incredible,
Thank
and I
you very
heard
much.
that you worked really hard all through the night on that. What was the lead up to that experience?
The lead up, so the SYFY, for audiences out there who don't know what it is, the SYFY is a Samoan ceremony, a ritual. It's the Samoan version of the haka, and it's intense and it's passionate, and you're calling on your ancestors for strength before you go to war.
One of the cooler and most like emotional performances I've ever been through, you know, and
you were vibing. This guy was like,
I think we
like
all
juice.
were, man. we were all just so into it, and I think the level of dedication and preparation we put into it, I think just went
a lot of work.
into the night, you know, and if you train at a 12, performance night, the 10 will come easy. So we busted our asses for a long time.
We pushed way beyond. And see DJ coming up and like laying down that Samoan, his mother's language, it was beautiful, yeah.
My mom was there after one of the takes, and she was crying there. It was just it's beautiful. Again, it's so proud of the culture. But when you're performing a ritual and you're calling on your ancestors for strength, yes, it's written in a script, but it's like real. And on the set, everybody, including David, was like, oh my God, like you just goosebumps.
When I was watching the movie, it was almost like a rom com. Like they have this dynamic that is almost like are they gonna kiss?
Well, dude.
I
Jason
thought
would
about it.
love that, by the way, I'm sure.
What's the matter with you?
But no, we are. We're like a bickering married couple who's been married way too long, and we're just constantly bickering and hating on each other, and everything annoys the out of each other.
Let's roll.
You think?
Dick.
But at the end, like a couple, this is crazy, will do the right thing and put their differences aside when it's time to, in this case, save the world.